Welcome to the Man Utd stream. Hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday morning and we've got some breaking news. And the breaking news, of course, you've probably found out from the thumbnail, it's on Benjamin Sesko's injury. Well, we've got some good news. And the good news is that he's not out for long. He's not out for long because he'll be back before the international break is over. The injury that we all feared was going to be something serious and he's going to be out for months. Well, he's not. He's going to be back in training before the international break is over. He's not going to join his international team, Slovenia. He will be resting. He will be recovering. But he will be back for Man United. He might not feature against the game in Everton, but he will be back on the bench, we're hoping. We're going to be discussing this and lots more in today's show, so make sure you hit the like button on this video. If you're not already subscribed to the Man Utd stream channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest Manchester United news and more from one single daily dose. Okay, so breaking news. We've just had it off the hot of the press. It is Benjamin Sesko not going to be out for too long. Now, we discussed this in our live show yesterday, and we were talking about how this injury that we all feared was going to be a ligament injury is not that serious, and Sesko is going to be back for United. Now, some fans might be happy with that, some fans might not be, because some fans are not happy currently with Sesko's form. They're saying that he hasn't been performing, not been creating any chances, and definitely not putting any chances away. I'm on the fence with this one. I know he's not been playing well. I know that he's not putting his chances away, but I also know that he needs to be given some time. He needs to be given some time to settle down and take the pressure off him. And I think he needs time to just take it in that he's playing for Man United. And we all knew that that transition from the Bundesliga for a striker is not that easy. And for a young striker, it's very difficult. So he is feeling the pressure playing for United. So maybe, just maybe, this has maybe come at a good time where he can then be put away, sat down and made to relax for a little while, and he's out of the limelight. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about Sesko over the weekend against Spurs. Do you think he should be benched? Do you even feel that he should be our leading striker? Do you think United should really go out there and get a new striker? Or do you feel he just needs time like I do? I feel like he needs time. I feel like he will come good. He has got the basics to be a very good striker for Man United and in the Premier League. He just needs time to settle down. From what I can see, I feel like he just panics. He panics every time he gets a ball. He panics. He tries to take a shot when there's no shot on, or he takes too long in thinking about what his next move's going to be. And in that time, he's getting tackled. It is the Premier League. It's never going to be easy in the Premier League. Strikers do not get a lot of time on the ball, and when your chances come, you have to take them. So that was the big news of today on Benjamin Sesko. Now, in other news, we've got news on Elliot Anderson and this possible transfer to Man United from Nottingham Forest. Now, he's been shortlisted by United as one of the midfielders that they might be approaching in the January transfer window. But we've heard overnight from a few sources that Forest have set a price tag for Anderson. And that price tag is an eye-watering 100 million plus for this young midfielder with the potential of being a very good midfielder. He's actually having one of his best seasons of his life at Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest do not want to lose him. So the price tag set is 100 mil if they agree to sell him. Now that is a very big if, because we are hearing that Forest will not be willing to let him go in the January transfer window. Any offers that they will entertain might be entertained in the summer transfer window, but as things go, as things stand, they will not allow him to leave mid-season when Nottingham Forest themselves are having a bit of a decent run, and they already feel that they could qualify for European football this season. So why would they let Anderson leave? And that is a big question mark. And I feel like United have put the feelers out. They've got the price and valuation for Anderson, but they feel like they're going to get priced out. But who knows? Who knows? Let's wait and see what United do. Whether they can actually go out and get him or not is a big, big question mark. I think there's other opportunities in the transfer market that are more likely and more easier to achieve. We also discovered yesterday that United were looking at João Gomez, the midfielder for Wolves as a potential midfielder coming in the January transfer window. Now, that is much more of a realistic target, I feel, because Wolves probably will sell him if the right price comes around, and if United make the right offer, I think they'll sell him. However, if we're looking at the likes of Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace, or we're looking at Carlos Blaber from Brighton, and of course Anderson from Forest, let's take a bit of a seat back. We need to chill and relax. We need to realise that these clubs will probably not allow them to move mid-season in the January window. It looks highly unlikely unless there's some other huge issue that the club feel like they can't overcome. And I think that we might have a chance with Carlos Blaber. We might have an outside chance with Carlos Blaber because he's currently not in good form. He's currently not playing good football for Brighton. So Brighton might cut their losses and think, let him leave. Let him leave. He's not doing a good enough job at the club right now. He clearly wants to join Man United. His head's been turned. He's not featuring in much of our games, and we keep on having to take him off or not play him in the starting 11. So let's just sell him. His valuation might decrease as a result of his season. So let's get the best we can from United right now and cash out on him. Will Brighton do that? Their track record doesn't suggest that they will sell him during the January transfer window. Brighton are very astute, very clever at making sure that they get the best valuation and money out of their players. When it comes to selling players, Brighton know exactly how to move and how to get the very best in negotiations. So I feel that Brighton will again not allow him to leave in the January transfer window and wait on till the summer when there's lots more other clubs circling around and there'll be other clubs coming in for Carlos Blaber, and that's when they can get the best price. Because again, I feel Brighton will be looking at 100 million plus for Carlos Blaber. Whatever it is, whichever player that we go after in the January transfer window or in the summer transfer window, they're going to be in the region of 100 million. You're not going to get anyone decent for anything less than that. Yes, do United get their pants pulled down? Yes, they do. Do United have to pay more than other clubs for the same players? Yes, we do. Unfortunately, that is the problem of being a big club, or the biggest club in the Premier League, if not Europe. When we turn up and knock on the door for a player, immediately the price gets hiked up. Immediately the clubs think, right, we can milk United for another 10, 20 million, if not even more. With Anderson, we know he's a top player. He's highly, highly rated by many other clubs, and other clubs will have already registered their interest in Elliot Anderson. That is why it makes it even more difficult for United to go and sign someone like him, especially when there's other clubs who are also willing to match that offer, and if not, make an increased offer or higher offer than even what we're making. So the Nottingham Forest owner will not allow Elliot Anderson to leave. That's what I'm hearing. I hope I'm wrong. I hope United can go out there and sign someone like Anderson in the January window and maybe sign Wharton in the summer transfer window. Who knows? Who knows? If that happens, our season could dramatically shift and we could be absolutely fighting for the Champions League spots. But right now, as things stand, this is a long shot in going and getting any of our top targets. So we are having to make plan D, E, and whatever not to make sure that we do not end up with nobody in the January transfer window. That is it for today's show, guys. Of course, like always, make sure you hit the like button on this video. And if you're not already subscribed to the Man United Stream channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest Manchester United news and more from one single daily dose.